So last time we talked about periodization and where we should be with our loading phase for high intensity and the load appropriate for the preseason versus the in-season. And the reason we're talking about those is because most skaters on average around this time are kind of in the summer training when they're getting ready for their competitions. But if you are not in that phase right now and you're kind of already in your in-season or you're a little bit taking your downtime, this is the best way to track for yourself to teach you how to do it. So we have a plan skate track book at FLEXAFIT that we put together for you to work with you or your coach or your parents to work as a team with your off-ice trainers to build out your plan. So if I flip to a page here where we list our key competitions, this is how you should start by understanding what is periodization. The first thing you do is you're going to write down when your main important competitions are. And then from there, you can work backwards to see what that season looks like and where you should be planning certain things during the year. And so what I have here is a template of a periodized year, what you would be focusing on. So here is an example on the page before, and then you can actually work through it with your coach or your parents or whatever, whoever is helping you to build it, to plan when your competitions are, and then you go through all of the other details in the section that are lining up to where in the year you want to be focusing on specific things. So that's one big part of periodization. The other part is looking at your fitness tracking. So one of the things that we talked about last time is making sure your load levels are high or your intensity levels are high when you're in the preseason. When you're getting into the off season, then we want to take a look at if you've been tracking your progress with your fitness. You can show your coach or you can show your trainer, this is what I've been doing. Should I be ramping up or slowing down, or which parts should be changed a little bit? So the fact is that if you're tracking something, you can understand where you are and people can help you decide what the future steps should look like. If you don't track your progress, it's also, I mean, you can wing it, but most of the time, if you have something set on paper, it's more likely that you're going to be able to be more organized about your training and not guessing. You take the guessing out of all of that, and it makes you just more confident in what you're doing so that you can be ready to go and on track with what your, goals are to get to the end of the year.